Are you tired of spinning your ship and station because your fleet finished that moon pop, finished that ice belt? But now you're sitting here spinning your ship, bored out of your mind because you're an exhumer miner. Well, look no further, guys. I may have something right up your alley that will be able to help you and not only kill the time, but also allow you not to get ganked as quick. That's right. It does help you with getting, well, helps you die slower, essentially. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mr. Mom Plays, and welcome to my YouTube. A little bit about me: I'm a full time stay at home dad that plays games, that enjoys games, but don't get a lot of time to do it. So I like to kind of crunch in these videos whenever I can. And I do live stream on Twitch whenever the kid goes to sleep. So you guys can go check me out on Twitch at Mr. Mom Live, or you can subscribe here, share, and leave your comments down below. So, as a miner, you have exhumer skills, you have drone skills, shield and armor, and everything you need to protect yourself from gankers. But one thing that a lot of miners don't think about is your security status. Now, your security status is very important. Not only if you want to travel through space untouched by Concord, but the fact that Concord can actually come quicker when you are possibly being ganked by an unskilled catalyst. Now, somebody like Code, they know what they're doing. They're very aware of these times, so this is something they're probably laughing at, going, they think he could be saved. That's cute. But for an unexperienced ganker, they may not think about this because they're just pent up with rage and you stole their rock, or I don't know, you called their mom fat. I'm not too sure what you did, but Concord will come a lot quicker to aid you in your trash talking or your rescue or whatever the scenario is. So instead of just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, spinning your ships, and buying skins or the hypernet market, and you're just bored because you're done mining for the day, and you're just kind of like, well, I can't really do anything on Eve because I'm kind of pointless. Maybe I'll sit at the gate and watch people in real ships do something because I'm just a lazy Care Bear. Don't worry, guys. I'm there too with this character, and that's why I created this series. Is that, well, you actually are probably closer to combat than any other pilot who started in combat. For a lot of reasons. If you did your Magic 14, which is CPU, power grid, shields, and armor, and navigation, I mean, I'm not even too sure if I did all of mine. But if you did, then you're already on the right track. You already understand that skills are very important, and you need a baseline of skills in all ships, regardless of their size. One thing about miners is that we have drones. Now, yes, ice harvesting drones and mining drones, and we've kind of gone over these a little bit. We will go over drones in another video, just a complete drone video. But interface is for yield, navigation is to pull them out quicker or to mine faster. Durability is just that, survival of the fittest, avionics, how far they can go, advanced drone, control range. So you have all those drone skills, but you don't know what to really do. Well, if you got all these to 5, all you'll need is drone sharpshooting as well, and you have a complete drone boat. Now, this is also said as in what your spaceship command you want to go with. The Galante branch is very, very nice to drones. Doesn't mean it's the only drone branch there is, but Galante leans towards drones. In fact, if you go to any kind of Galante LP store, you'll see a lot of drone support type mods. In fact, that's why I do my missions where I do, because they have those mining high wells, they have the mine link, the drone navigation stuff, all the federal equipment, all that kind of good stuff is in their LP store. And it can only be on the LP store or the market for an insane price. And you're like, I'm not paying that price. But you don't really have to pay that price. You could just do missions. You could sit there and use your skills to run missions and cash out at the LP store. Every time you do missions, you get a certain amount of LP. And, well, the more you do, the better kind of stuff that you get here. Now, not all of it is great, and some of it is kind of pointless. But we do have Federation Navy drone damage amplifiers. We have the Mind Link. There's quite a bit. Now, this all depending on what agent and what area you go to. Maybe you want to get, these Mind Links or a Vexor Navy issue, stuff like that. And you can do that by running these missions. Now, this is just a level 1 mission. It's really not that impressive. We did a mining mission video, so I'm bringing you guys a security mission video. And the mining one is kind of high risk, low reward. A lot of time, low reward. And it's just going to be like, you just got done mining a moon. You made millions, if not billions, right? Why would you want to go fucking hit a rock for like 1,000 ISK, right? Like, come on. The LP store is good if you're looking for those implants. Sure, you can grind it if you want. But the level 4 missions and combat gives you that adrenaline rush. It gives you that different type of gameplay that will keep you craving Eve for even more. But then you can apply those skills and say you got the nullsec in your Rourke, or you want to go, mine in there. You could do the sites out there, and you already have the combat skills to not look like a complete Care Bear. And these skills do carry over to other ships. The Gila, the Rattlesnake, the Dominics, the Armageddon, anyone? Old school? Carriers are also a very good idea, especially if you are a drone bunny. If you're a miner, you're more likely going to be kind of leaning towards a drone bunny because you already have those base skills if you use mining drones. Or if you're an Orca pilot, the same thing goes for you. I mean, you base your entire income off your drones. Now, these missions are very simple to start off with, and very simple, very easy. I mean, you probably can bring a shuttle and clear them. One drone can probably clear all the sites. So what we're going to be doing, guys, a little series of the little drone boat that could. We're going to see how far this little drone boat that I created will survive in these missions. And when it pops, it just pops. It's not like we need to pull out, we're going to die. No, this thing will die on the battlefield, and we're going to mark down how far it went. Now, I'll show you guys the fit after we're done, but I just wanted to show you kind of how this works as a drone bunny. So obviously you get your ship, Obviously you don't need any turrets. You can. A lot of the Gila, the Rattlesnake, all those, there are high slots you can put missiles in. You can get into those. Personally, auto-target missiles are great. They get rid of the frigates because they shoot whatever's closest. And then you can send your drones onto the battleship or battle cruiser. But that is going to be a different video about what targets should you go after, which ones you should ignore. Of course, it all depends on what kind of mission you just got, etc., etc. Now, that would be another video we're going to go into, just like the drone video. We're going to go over the drone skills and which one you should prioritize, which ones are meh, and which ones are needed that a lot of people do not look at. Some people, I'm sorry, some people just can't read. Some people don't think, wow, this drone actually applies to this. And it does. Now, a couple of my other videos, we've been doing the air program. That's pretty good. You can get some skill points that way. And missions also goes towards the air program. So kind of all these kind of interlace into you're a maxed out miner. You're sitting there twiddling your thumbs and you're just kind of bored now. So this is what we're doing. As you can see, we have no high slots. We're going to go ahead and hit our resistor. And we're just going to go right on site. Now, as a drone boat, you're not going to really sit there and tank a whole lot because you're not a paladin. You're not a rattlesnake. Now, these are just level 1 missions. We don't even have to sweat it. Like I said, we could probably the MTU could probably fight these rats. But, unfortunately, It can't. I know if they ran into it, they'll probably blow up. They are easy, but if you're just starting out, sometimes it's easier to go ahead and, try your best to at least get comfortable with the ship. So here we go. This guy, we're just going to go ahead and approach. Normally you drop your MTU and orbit it. This mission, a little different. So we're just going to go ahead, send out our drones, and we're done. So there goes our drones. They're just going to kill. Now drones will essentially target whatever's next. If you get shot at, your drones will go attack it. And it would just go down the list. If there was a rat over there and it shot at me, they would kill this guy, go there, go there, go there. And it would just bounce back and forth. Now we're done with that mission. Very easy. Very peasy. And that's a drone boat. That's it. That is all you need to do. You don't need these fancy artillery and laser pulses and all this other stuff that most people who run misses. You don't need a Tengu. You don't need all of this crazy stuff when you have your skills based in drones. So if you guys enjoyed this video, guys, please do me a favor, subscribe, like, share. Leave a comment down below what you guys think, what you guys want to see. I'm here to help you guys, the miners, the industrial side of EVE, maybe experience other things. Now, I asked my corp what kind of videos people want to see. That's what we're coming up with. There's some people that, I've talked to a lot of people, and you could be kind of surprised. Even though you play EVE for a long time, you may have not ever done an activity or knew existed. And that's what this YouTube's kind of about. This YouTube channel is about keeping EVE fresh and trying different things, having a little bit of fun, and while making a shit ton of money, but also making effective money too. So this is the fit. It's very, very simple. Purgers. You don't need Tech 2. They cost too much. This is a very cheap ship. I got 2 drone link augmenters. 1, we don't need 2s because, again, it's a cheap ship. Now, defense, I'm going to spend a little extra money on. I went ahead with Tech 2s. All shield extenders. We got 1 shield hardener. EM doesn't really need to be that high because we're not fighting that. Kinetic is our highest. And then thermal and then explosion. So then we have our Tech 2 drone damage. Then we have our docking screen. We have our damage control, and then we have a shield power relay. Now, you can put a repper on here and change it up, but the main thing you need are these 3 right here. Now, if you do missiles in here, there's another mod, and I'll show you guys in another video about when you mix missiles and drones. There's some mods that you can get together, and you can get even more DPS out of it, because we are going to kind of go down these lines about building a ratting ship, about what's effective for ratting or DD sites and missions. And that's what this video is kind of showing you guys. There is more to EVE just using drones than you guys maybe realize. You can run DD sites with just drones. You can run those dens that you see in local. You can run a 5 out of 10, I believe, with just drones. And that will be a more advanced video because it's a little tricky, but you can do it essentially. At least some of the missions you can. Now, if you have a buddy, hey, get with a buddy, run some missions. Get to level 4s, level 3s. Grind when you're not doing anything. Because, like I said, Concord, if you have a higher security status, they will come save you quicker. So if you're about to get ganked by a catalyst, if you have a 0.0, they're like, we're coming. If you have a 5.0, they'll kind of hurry up a little bit. And you could possibly be left with a little bit of HP. Now, if it's code, you're dead, because code knows this. They're very smart at what they do. Okay, you see code, they locked you. They already know that you're dead. It just takes time for you to realize it yourself. And it's very quick. That mission took almost no time to complete. And yeah, So there's no reason not to do missions. They're also fun, keeps the game fresh, and it's very simple. Now we're gonna come up with some other videos, guys. Like I said, gonna be a little mini series here. We're gonna be talking about drones, target prioritization. I can't say that word, but you guys know what I mean. Your target list. Oh my gosh. How to set up for a drone boat when you land on the field. What kind of skills are important? What are not? What are some out of the ordinary fits like the Armageddon, et cetera, et cetera? The Gnosis, it's a great scanning ship. A lot of people overlook it. I'll be honest, my favorite ship in Eve is the Gnosis. I love it. It's so versatile and it's just amazing. I mean, it's beyond Alpha. Okay, it's an amazing PvP, PvE, scanning ship, all of them, all the above. And we're gonna get into those kind of ships. So if you guys enjoyed this little series, want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow, that share button, leave a comment down below what you guys want to see. And we're going to run this guy until he pops in a mission. That's right. We're just going to run him until he pops. And then we'll see where our skills are at. And maybe we get a cruiser. Maybe we get a Gilo. We'll see. And maybe you guys can even vote to see what kind of fits you guys want to see, depending on my skills, of course. Any kind of donations in game, guys, if you guys want to help out, you guys can go ahead and send it to Sly That's my main character. If you guys want to help me Plex to make more videos, I will not say no to that. That does help me buy blingy stuff or just more ships or whatever the case may be to bring you guys even more content. So I appreciate everything, guys. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, share and comment down below. I also stream on Twitch. Mr. Mom Live. As being a full-time stay-at-home dad, my times can be kind of wonky. Either the kid's sick and then I can't stream, or hey, the kid's just really needy, so I'm not going to stream, or the kid didn't go to bed, till late, and now I can't stream, which is all fine and dandy to me, but I don't have a schedule yet, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I don't know when I will. But until then, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.